Hey guys, this is Wheel Horse C121 Lever 1. Here I got my 11 horsepower Briggs starter. It's off of my Mini Gilson, and I was driving, this morning I had my tractor parked on the hill, and I guess some oil leaked into the cylinder, because I went to start it and it locked up, because I guess it was hydro-locked. So it screwed up my starter. You can see them gears are stripped. So I figured today I'd make a video on how to take the starter apart and how to replace with the new thing, the newest plastic gear. So what you do is you take it on your vise. I've previously just knocked out the pin, but I will re-knock it out. But there is a pin right there at the tip of my thumb that you have to pop out before you can get this grommet off, or the spider gear off. So to get that off, it's fairly easy. All you got to find is like a small Torx bit or a 1/8 inch punch. I use a Torx bit and a extension. That works pretty well. And then once I get it down pretty good, I just use like a finish nail or something to get it the rest of the way out. But anyway, I pounded this one back in a little bit just to show you guys. There's my phone. Anyway, you can see how it's still sticking out. So you put it in your vise. You don't close it all the way. You can see where my hole is. Now I gotta find my finish nail. Well, anyway, you take your finish nail and you just beat that out, and then that'll come apart. I'll be right back once I'm finished beating that out. All right. I beat it in too far, so I gotta try to use my vice grips to pull it out. Hold on one second, guys. I'm gonna have to edit this part out because this is gonna take me a second. But I don't want to let off my phone because it will exit me out of my recording. If it for some reason does, you're just gonna have to come back to my channel and check out part number 2 of this. But yeah, just try to get this back out now. Alright, now I got the pin out, so it's getting the better light here. Get myself a 5-gallon bucket to turn it over. Tonight I'm working in my basement. Not a whole lot of room. Well, there's never actually enough room. Alright, now we're on a white reflective surface so we can see. There's the starter, and there's the pin I pulled out. Simple. And so, what you want to do is take this piece, pull it off. This is what pushes the the plastic gear back down. Then you just twist this gear right off. See how bad it is. And then what you're left with is the swirly, and it sort of reminds you of a clutch, but then you can pull that off. Test your motor, make sure everything's good. And if it's good, well, you don't really need to do nothing. I'd say put some WD-40 on it, but you don't need to do a whole lot. Just clean it up, and then get your new starter gear. Here it is, compared to the old one. And then you get, with it, if you buy a Briggs & Stratton part, you will get the instructions on how to install it. And this is a part number 695,708. This is Briggs & Stratton, but it's an original OEM part. So let me go ahead and put that back on. All right, now I got the new gear back on. So what you want to do is you want to line up the hole. You want to line up the hole with the plastic holder with the shaft inside so you can see clear through. Mine looks good. And what you want to do is you want to take your pin, find the more round end. For that, it's going to be this end. Just insert it right down in, Yeah, you might need to wiggle it around to find it, or take it back out. Well, that doesn't seem like it. That should be near it. Sorry about this, guys. Trying to do it through my video camera. Can't really see. I think I'm in there. So then you just get your hammer, you tap it back in, and you just pop it right back on. So it's simple as that. Sometimes they give you a little bit of trouble, but if you got a vise, you could just stick it in there. I wouldn't clamp it to the sides because I've actually broken my magnet doing that. So don't do that. All you need to do is you open the vise up a little bit just so you can squeeze the pin out in between it, and just beat it right through. But you got to be careful because that plastic piece in there, you might break it. But it's not the end of the world if you break that. I don't have the part number for that because I didn't have to buy a new one. But yeah, that's all for tonight. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, just leave a question and I'll try to answer it. And rate, subscribe, and like. Thanks. Till next time, YouTubers.